Hello, hello, folks! Welcome back. We're here to watch episode 3 of Transformers Micron Legend. I apologize that there wasn't a video last week. I tried to record a video over Thanksgiving break. I bought my microphone on the suitcase and everything, but, you know, I was just too busy hanging with the fam, and I just didn't get a chance to, like, sit down by myself for, like, 2 hours and record a video. So, really sorry about that, but I don't want to fall behind with Micron Legend, especially since we started off at such a slow pace. So I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I haven't been uploading videos on Fridays much, so I'm actually going to upload 2 videos this week. So by the weekend, we will be on episode 4, and we'll be caught up, because since I was only doing 1 episode a week, I don't want to fall behind. I said that already. Another thing you should know is that it's finals week here on campus. I am exhausted. I've barely gotten any sleep for the past few days. So if I say something like weird or redundant, or if I'm not making any sense, it's exhaustion. Hopefully I don't pass out on camera, but I'm not making any promises. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do episode 3 tonight, and then we'll do episode 4 tomorrow night, and it's gonna be great. So, no more delay. You've already waited over 2 weeks, so let's go ahead and start the episode. And we begin. Why is it called 9anime.tv? What significance does the number 9 have? Never ending. That's not a joke. How old is this franchise again? 33 years? Okay. Incidentally, you know Transformers Energon came out in, like, the Transformers' 20th anniversary? That shit sucks! It's like if, the 20th anniversary of Star Wars, that was when The Phantom Menace came out, instead of, like, a few years after that. Like, let's mark this benchmark of our great franchise with complete ass. Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving? Mine was pretty cool, actually. I understand, considering, especially, the political climate here in the US, it was probably hard for a lot of people. But, my uncle and aunt and my dad, had this, tacit, unspoken agreement not to bring up the election at Thanksgiving. So, everything went, really smoothly, and I had a lot of fun. It was awesome. But, and when I brought it up with my cousins, it was just jokey joke, we're gonna make the bayou great again! You know, that kind of thing. I spent Thanksgiving in Mississippi, and my uncle's house actually, is on the bayou. He's got a boat and a dock. It's right on the water. They said they saw a manatee, in the bay, though I didn't see it when I was there. Wish I had. I love manatees. You see what I was saying earlier about being tired? I'm just, talking. I know that's what I usually do, but it's just, stream of consciousness. Japanese openings are long. There's, so many characters in this thing, and they're so tiny, and some of them are characters that haven't premiered in the show yet. I saw Jetfire in that group. It's unforgivable for you to involve the children, but the minicons totally can, and I won't say anything. They will be drawn with poor line art. Hip gun. By the way, your hip is a really... Wow, the kids were, tiny in that shot. Have you noticed that shows are, inconsistent? Transformer shows are inconsistent with exactly how big humans are to Transformers. In some, they can balance them on one finger, and then in some, animated. Look how big he is! That's ridiculous! They need, 2 hands to pick up a human. Alexandra! I can't believe you're making Japanese kids say the name Alexandra. They barely say that. Friends and companions. Friendship, guys. You guys are my friends! Okay. I don't think you striking him is doing much. Oh, maybe it is. Some power-up! Oh, you shot me. I like how they actually, mentioned the pit and, other, Transformers, lore and religious stuff that even modern shows don't mention. Like, the pit gets referenced all the time in fanfic. If you don't know, it's basically the Transformers equivalent of hell. But, like, I don't think they ever mention it in Prime, and they certainly didn't in RID or Animated. He's Megatron's. Oh, the first time we see the evolution gimmick. It's the same thing he did before, but I guess it's stronger? Oh, yep. I love how far back the recoil blows him. Muscles! Too huge! Can't reach! Face! Shoulders up and down means laughter. This, English viewers would have known this already because of the monologue at the start of the first episode. Incidentally, the first 3 episodes of this show, when they aired on Cartoon Network, were like aired together and treated as a movie, which kind of works, even though it's not very cinematic, because like they all like follow an arc and are clearly continuous. And it looks like he had lines there, but he didn't. I love that. You know, it's kind of hard to fight dudes in a war when you gotta, like, save tiny little rodents all the time. I mean, they're basically that size. I know they're sentient, so it's not quite the same, but what if, like, during, like, World War II or something, during, like, an attack, the Allied force was like, wait, everyone, stop! There's a cricket. We can't step on that cricket. Why are you pointing up? Are they up there? Look like they were down. But you pointed up. Worry about you. You are so off model. Your bust was huge, man. Your spine. Hello? Starscream didn't even move. He's just like, death is coming at me. Oh man, line art is really bad. Just every single shot is something wrong with it. Like, the light effect looked way better last episode on the antlers. Whoa! Rainbows! Like, half of this show's animation is crappy line art, and the other half is, like, letting Photoshop. Photoshop! Why did I say PowerPoint? Photoshop do the animation for you, like the swirly rainbow backgrounds and like the weird shimmer effect when the missiles went over. Really good animation, really bad. It's like schizophrenic. Really good line art, really bad line art. Yeah. How convenient that we found 2 of our minicons right here. While you guys were dicking around. Sandstorm? Oh, that guy. Oh, it was up. That was not well established. Other minicons, you want to help? No? Got them both? Dick. So, Cyclonus. Sorry, Sandstorm. Still not used to the Japanese names. Sandstorm has the best track record so far. Like, just let that sink in. Megatron only got 1 at a time. I don't have the budget to really emphasize my anger through body language, so I'm just gonna kind of squeeze this. Better than you! That's me! How tall are we? You could learn something from Sandstorm. Sorry, not sure what happened there. We were just dicking around and we discovered a 4 million year old life forms. Like, whatever. It happened. Yeah, that's what we just said. Are you seriously flashing back to what happened 2 episodes ago? Dang anime storytelling. We were much better drawn back then. Don't worry, guys. The animation quality won't be as bad as episode 3 for the rest of it, but it will sometimes get as bad as that again. Like, it's so schizophrenic. Didn't have to look like that either. Stupid Cartoon Network. Episode's not long enough. Let's just go ahead and re-show the scene from the first episode again. So we gotta fill that 22 minutes somehow. Powerpuff Girls fighting crime. I'm sorry, I sang part of the reboot theme song. I am filled with shame. Again, we saw that too, 2 episodes ago. You gotta be shitting me with this. Oh. It was really bright around the planet and then it cleared up. It was nighttime again. By the way, one of the weird things about Cybertron in this show is that it's like, all these shots are at night, because during the day, Cybertron, Unicron Trilogy, has like a blue sky with clouds, like Earth does. And I'm pretty sure this is the only version of Cybertron that has that. And it's weird, because you're used to like in G1 it was the starry sky all the time. No, we call it Bob. Don't ask me why we call the planet Bob. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the... I didn't vote for him. You do not vote for emperors. My line art is suddenly much more like my concept art. I was scared too. Wait, what was that line? You couldn't control your body properly? Are those seriously your names? Hot Rod? Your actual name is Hot Rod. Emperor of Destruction, what a pain. Instruments of destruction! Tools of our rage! Sorry, that was loud. Step 1, get Minicon. Step 2, use Minicon. Step 3, question mark. Step 4, conquer the universe. Then we got sucked into this weird amoeba thing, and there was a computerized ripple effect. Shouldn't have. It was 3 words combined with 1 apostrophe. Actually, he just asked if he had a chamois. He's kind of dirty. Wait, why can he understand Jolt? Jolt's not his Minicon. What's wrong with your head? Wheelie, sorry. Gotta get used to these names. He also says, my neck! Help me! For the sake of peace of the universe. That's great. It's very good subs. But you're squishy, and I think you're underage. Are you underage? No. It's too late for that. How come, like, in these shows, it's always like a small handful of... Oh my god, Rad looks like weirdly pretty there. Take the camera off him, he looks weird. Oh, that's a little bitty. Fate of the world. Also, president is not a proper noun. You don't have to capitalize it. Subs. Okay. I put off hanging out with you guys to study, but the fate of the world is... Oh, they're fucking with her. Okay. Instead of pretending to save the world, we're actually saving the world. Brohuff. It's funny because in the English version, Alexis's voice actress is Tabitha St. German, who voices Rarity in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. You don't know the Brohuff? The sacred Brohuff? Oh my god! Let me do that! Bang! His brain just splatters. Wow, I didn't expect them to start beating each other up. They're so cute. Minicons are like, this is our ship. You can't just like move in because, never mind, whatever. Beady! What the hell is a cave? So I think it's been a while since I've seen this episode in English, but I think I remember in this scene they're just like saying like generic like basketball things. But in the Japanese version they're actually saying like plot relevant things. Or like Billy and Jim are actually asking them about what happened in the cave instead of just saying, I'm gonna beat you! I'm open! Nice pass! You guys ever watch Haikyuu, the volleyball anime? We had to watch it in my anime club. I'm not into sports anime in general, but them saying nice pass in English reminded me of that show. Also, 3-on-2 is kind of unfair. Why are they pretending like caves and earthquakes don't exist? Like, we know you guys were there. Just say you went home. Unless they're fucking with them again. Carlos and Rad like to gaslight people. They were panicking until it restarted. They were all like running around. But they're like bonking their heads in the walls like, the lights are off! What do we do? They're like horses. If they can't see, they're completely helpless. And the earthquake. What's an earthquake? That's the latest one. 2002 technology, folks. That is an impractically large skateboard, young man. It won't explode, will it? Why does it have rocket boosters on the back of it? Hello? Carlos? Carlos, don't leave! Why do we have the same model of backpack? Elevate! And their gravity-defying equipment. Why don't I have any female friends? Second question, why aren't there any female characters in this show besides me? If you think I'm ever going back there again, you're tripping. We nearly died. We've been given amazing power from beyond the stars that no human being can comprehend. Let's gloat. You're the one on the huge-ass moped. Because... Darega mama yo! Oh, Japan. Ambient music. Hello? Can we actually see the character? There we go. Stop commenting on my body sounds! So, Starscream and Demolisher are kind of throwing down because it's Saturday and there's nothing else to do. If you just reuse that post from last episode. Oh, shit! Hasn't he been through enough, Starscream? He was run over twice today! Or was that yesterday? Draw. Or not. Did you forget Demolisher has guns for fingers? We weren't kissing! Why did you say that? We really weren't kissing. Exactly! Listen. Starscream gloating, except it's actually justified this time since he actually did beat someone.
勝ったのは私です。そのマイクロンを手にする権利は私にある。勝負はついていると言ったはずだ。ではなぜ？お前の強いのはよくわかった。ならば自分のマイクロンを自身で探し。
I'm giving it to Demolisher because I don't think he can find one on his own.
ストームが見つけてきたのだからな。
Wait, who's he giving it to?
わしのイメージをスキャンして現れよ。マイクロン、目覚めよ、サーチ。
Did you name me before I woke up? I really don't get how the bond is supposed to work. You need to set some, like, clear, consistent rules. Is it gonna wake up? Gal, what's wrong with your face? Ah, there he is. This Micron is named Blackout in English. My name is Johnson.
マイクロンはあの星の各地に散らばっている。それを残らずかき集めるのだ。
We'll make millions. We can make them into little brooches, and then we can use them to kill people. The Autobots, Cybertron's covered it up. Caves don't exist. Told you, gaslighting. Is your shirt tucked into your belt? You dork! Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of a 12-year-old and call him a dork. Whatever. He's not real. My mouth moved too much for that. You're always calling me old, it sucks! Shut up! It's the best! That was a conversation. Was that a... Oh! Named Laserbeak in the English dub. You could be angry. Like, that's Laserbeak? It's a crappy little camera? It's 2002. Look at that sleek design. Remember what iPods used to look like? They had like the little wheel in the middle and the button. And they didn't have pictures, it was just black and white. You guys remember Walkmans? I don't. Those are from the 80s. He's afraid of Alexa judging him. Many more will come to fear that exact prospect. Show off. Okay. It's our screensaver. You like it? Hot Rod's kind of into like graphic design. He made it himself, so tell him it's good. Oh, it's over. The episode didn't so much end as much as run. They're so tiny. Oh my god. As much as kind of run out of time. Like, we're done now. That's it. Okay, so kind of a lackluster episode. I already talked about a lot of its problems. The pacing was weird. The animation was bad. Line art was bad. I'm trying to think of something good to say about it. Once again, I do have to talk about differences between this and English dub. One scene that comes to mind is where, like, it makes it seem like in the Japanese version that Demolisher and Starscream are fighting over who gets the Minicon, which is like Starscream gets mad that he won, but Megatron decides to give it to Starscream. I mean, to Demolisher. Sorry, Ironhide. Oh my god, I need to stop that. So tired. So basically, the idea of, like, this sets up, like, from what little I've seen of Micron Legend at this point, it seems like there's, like, this weird whiplash-like relationship between Megatron and Starscream, where Megatron pushes Starscream harder because he feels like he has more potential to be a stronger fighter or whatever, and that is, like, the justification for some of the abuse and, like, ill treatment he receives throughout the series. I think is the direction they're going. It might be that it's something else. But, English dub, it's made it seem like Starscream and Demolisher were throwing down just because they don't like each other and they have personality differences. And also, the scene where Megatron gives the Micron to Ironhide is different than English dub in like a typical incompetent English dub way, where like Megatron criticizes Starscream for being unable to get his Minicon himself, and then promptly hands Blackout to Demolisher. Like, but you literally just... Which, like, sets up this whole, like, hypocrite kind of interpretation in English dub when from Megatron, that he's constantly criticizing Starscream for shit that isn't his fault, which, is different. Like, it's a slightly different version of the character. This has been Pedantic Analysis with Dragon Keeper 19600. So I hope you enjoyed that reaction. I enjoyed watching it with you guys, and watch out for the next episode coming tomorrow night. Sorry, I had to pause the video because it went right to the next one. But anyway, I'll really enjoy watching that one with you guys too. So super excited to be back to recording videos after my week break. Wish me luck on finals, and I will wish you luck on the same if you're in school and struggling right now, because life is hard sometimes. So this is Dragon Keeper 19600 signing off.